After watching this video, you'll be able to cold approach any girl that you see. Just follow these 4 simple steps that I'm about to tell you. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating when I say I've cold approach over 1,000 women. And if someone told you to make that amount of babies, your balls would dry up and you die. But this is something I do on a daily basis. And you click this video because you're actually tired of what happens when you actually see an attractive woman. You fumble your chances, you allow fear to control you. You even hide behind those smart excuses. You also tend to hesitate a lot because of overthinking. And every time you then go and grab the opportunity when the attractive girl presented themselves, you end up leaving home with like a huge amount of regret. And your brain will be thinking of what ifs, what if, what ifs. Watch this video and I'll help you cut through the bullshit and help you cold approach like a fucking G. But before I begin, I just launched a new program. A program for men like you, men who don't know how to walk up to a girl with confidence and make something happen. And let's be real here. If you're here right now, that tells me something. You got low confidence, poor social skills, and lack of intimacy in your life. This program fixes all of that. It helps you build confidence, sharpen your social skills, and overall, help you connect with women much more better. So if you're serious about becoming a social Chad, this is the best investment in your life. I mean, improving your social skills could turn out to be the best investment that you've ever made. So top link in the description, let's carry on with the video. So the first thing that you need to do in order to like easily cold approach a woman is de-pedestalize her. Right? So, bro, girls are just human too. They also take a shit whenever they wake up. They also, eat food like you. They've also got insecurities. They also got flaws and all that. They're just as human as you. You viewing them as dragons and everything like that. But mostly it's because you don't talk to much women in your life. You don't speak to them. You don't meet them on a daily basis and all of that. Especially if you don't cold approach women. You start to see that, you know what, especially as a person who usually cold approaches women on a daily basis and all that, like a cold approach over 1,000 women, I noticed that, girls are just, a lot of them are just undeveloped. A lot of them be shy, a lot of them be insecure about other aspects in their lives. A lot of them sometimes they're like too passive. Sometimes you be the one carrying the conversation and they be too dry, they got like poor social skills and everything like that. So that's just proof that they're human too. They're human too, and they're not these perfect creatures, they're not like these angels and all that. They're just human. Just tell yourself this. Without her beauty, what else does she offer? What else does she offer besides her beauty? You start to see, okay, I'm just obsessed with her because she's beautiful. I pedestalize her beauty. But also you just start to tell yourself, hey, I'm actually like better than most women. Basically, as someone who's worked on themselves, I got every right to brag about that. I got every right to just tell myself that, you know what, I'm better than most women because I've been working on myself like for years now, and I've been going to the gym, running, been improving my mind, improving my mental health, etc., etc., which is something not a lot of girls do. So I just go there and go like, you know what, I'm like better than most of these girls. I got good social skills. I got mostly like high confidence than them. So you know what. So another thing that will help is just you need to build yourself in order to become better and all that. But girls are just human too. They take the little brown dump that you also take in the toilet. You know, besides the beauty, what else does she have to offer? That's what you need to tell yourself. And stop being like, you know what, oh, she's too pretty, she's this goddess, whatever. Just, she's human. She's human just like you. I mean, let me just give you a good example. Yesterday, I was talking to this other girl, like, she's like pretty as hell. She's really pretty. I was walking with her, and then when I was walking with her, I saw like a couple of guys like staring and all that. That's how beautiful she was. But then, as I was talking to her, I was like kind of annoyed because she was really she she really talked too much and really complained too much, and she she was overall like too insecure, etc., etc. And I'm like, you know what? It's girls. I'm not saying it's a wrong thing, blah blah blah, but not everyone's perfect in this world, of course. Not everyone's perfect. Even the most 10 out of 10 girl won't be perfect. But that's just proof that these people are just also human. I'm with this girl and every other guy is pedestalizing her over there. And I literally approached her. I approached this girl and then she's like PD and all that. And then we started having like this deep conversation. Damn. That's how good I am with like social skills and communication and everything like that. Because I just met a girl and then all of a sudden we're having this deep conversation. Damn, if you want to just be like me, tap in the description, bro. You need to join my program and I'll teach you how to master this. I'll teach you how to, have meaningful conversation with strangers, especially if she's just a girl. You leave the girl with like, wow, this guy really was something. This guy's different. So if you want to call approach a girl and then when you leave, you make this impression that like, wow, he changed my perspective about guys. Tap in the description, bro. Let's move on to number 2. Number two, stop overthinking. You want to know a secret? It's not my secret now, but anyway, I'm just telling you. My biggest thing that literally made me cold approach was the skill. Shutting your brain off, being fully present in the moment, and commanding your legs to go up to her and say something. Now that is like the biggest thing that made me cold approach like over 1,000 women in my life. That's the biggest thing because literally, think about it, but I want you to think about it. Whenever you procrastinate, procrastinating meaning the more time you waste, the more time you be thinking and everything like that. The more time you're wasting. I mean, time is going right here. The girl might just be there for a second and boom, done. She's gone. Or maybe another guy approaches her. Damn, that's gonna be painful. Or another guy just approaches her. But what you need to do is instantly, when you see a girl, instantly turn off your brain. What I mean by turn off your brain, or why am I saying turn off your brain? It's because the longer you wait, right? The longer you wait with the brain of yours, the more time you're storing and everything, the more time you're actually giving yourself time to process all these smart excuses. She's with her headphones. She's with her computer. She's working. She's with her friends. Those guys are next to her. They'll be staring at me and they'll be all awkward. Now stop these smart excuses and all that. Just literally go up to her and then just say something. Just say something, even that's so casual. I remember when I called approach this other girl, right? By the way, she's like a doctor. She called approach this girl, and then she was literally with her headphones on. She was, and then there's like a PC, then there was like a iPad, then her phone here. That means she was like busy. I could tell she was busy, but I didn't care. I just turned off my brain, boom, commanded my legs to go up to her. Then excuse me, can I talk to you real quick? And yeah, she was like, yeah. Then she shifted her back. I sat next to her. We talked for like 20 minutes. We talked for like 20 minutes, and there's like countless of other stories that I could tell you where I approached a girl even if she had earphones on, even if she was just walking, even if she was with her friends. It's actually possible, right? It's actually possible. I'm not saying it's 100% all the time gonna work. Don't be like when you cold approach a girl and then after she gives an attitude, you be like, hey, can't you see that I'm busy? Blah blah blah. I mean, it don't 100% work, but most of the time, I'm certain when I say this. Most of the time, it has worked for me. It has worked for me, and just don't give yourself the time to process all the excuses. You just shut your brain, stay present in the moment. Take a deep breath even before you go. Okay, shut your brain. Go. Boom. Say something. Hey, the weather's looking fine today, right? Yeah, yeah, it's looking fine. By the way, XOL-ANI, what's your name? Boom. You're already talking to the girl. Then focus on sustaining the conversation until you get her numbers, then text her. And then if you want to know how to like text her from there on, because it's another different game, right? Just typing in the description, I'll teach you everything like that, and you it'll be a successful one. Right? Just shut your brain, go there, and then just say something, and then focus on sustaining the conversation. Even if you fumble, but just don't care. Number three, be okay with getting rejected. I'm literally telling you right now to be okay with one of your biggest fears. A lot of guys are just scared to be rejected. And why is that? Why do you think you're actually scared of being rejected? Answer that down in the comments. Answer that down in the comments. But anyway, let me just tell you right now. But just first put your answer down in the comments so that you could just push this video to like the algorithm and all that. But people are just scared of getting rejected because you're too attached with the outcome. You're too attached with her acceptance. What happens if you're not attached? What happens if you go there expecting to get rejected? Expecting, like literally expecting to get rejected, right? You be it'll actually be much more easier for you. You'd be like, you know what? Let me just go there to get rejected. I know I'm just gonna get rejected. So you start gonna be doing it for the fun of it. You know, for the fun of just going to a girl and then just challenging yourself and going out of your comfort zone. You'll be doing it for the fun of it. You not be attached to like the situation, to her approval, her validation, etc., etc. And your energy comes off different if you go there and sort of like expect to be rejected. Your energy sometimes shifts. You'd act sort of like less needy. You'd act less needy at times, right? Depending on like how your energy is and all that. But a lot of times when you just go there, you just expect to be rejected. It actually comes off well. Just act like an idiot also. Just act like an idiot. Even if she humiliates you, even if she says no, just be like, okay, have a nice day. Nice meeting you. Bye. Then just go. It's as simple as that. Make things like as simple as possible. If she says no, then it's a no. Just go there and just okay. Let me just go find out. Is she gonna accept me? Is she gonna deny me and all that? Just maybe like fight a little bit. A little bit like, please, please, please. Just joking. Don't do that. Don't do the please, please thingy. That's acting needy. But then just go there and then just act like you don't care, bro. Just get rejected and then life moves on. You're not gonna get hurt by a single no. So just go there with expecting to get rejected. If you get accepted by her, sweet. If she gives you numbers, sweet. Boom, that's a nice deal. Because listen, let me tell you the ugly truth. Cold approaching, it's a numbers game. And most of the time, you're gonna get rejected. Most of the time, you're gonna get no's. Most of the time, or maybe a couple of times, not most of the time, because I barely get humiliated by girls. I rarely get humiliated with girls. If a girl tells me no, then she tells me respectfully, because I don't know, like maybe the energy I just give off, it's not meant to be disrespected. Yeah, but I just really get humiliated by a girl. Maybe like once or twice, but to get humiliated by a girl, nah. Don't be like you or something, but don't do anything like that. They just tell me some lie, like, hey, I don't have a phone, and then I'll just call it out. Well, so then it's a no. Then she be kind of embarrassed and like, yeah, well, it's a no. Then I try to push on, and then she ends up giving me her numbers. But most of the time, it's like a success and all that. But they 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 just hardly humiliate me. I don't know, but my experience is not going to be the same as yours. It depends on the type of person you are, the energy you give off, etc. But getting rejected will be part of the game. Getting rejected, you'd obviously experience that, and it's a very useful skill to actually learn in life. When you be rejected a lot of the time, you develop resilience. You develop a resilient character. Whenever life throws shit at you, whenever life throws rejection at you, you'd stay unfazed. Why? Because you've experienced that. You know how to handle rejection. You know how to handle it nice. You'd also develop frame. When you have frame, trust me, or a lot of people are going to respect you. And lastly, number four, improvement and refinement. I just told you to be okay with your rejection, but it mustn't just end there. Whenever you get rejected or in whatever interaction, always aim for improvement and refinement. Get feedback based from your rejection. Maybe it's your opener. Your opener wasn't like suitable enough. Maybe it was your tone. Maybe it was your body language, or maybe it was even her. Maybe just go like. I mean, most of the time, of course, you should improve based on your flaws and fix your flaws, etc. But understand that. I know a lot of people when you go online, you search for why did girls ghost me? Why did blah blah blah. Sometimes it's not a you thing, but it's actually a girls issue thing. I mean, there's their own faults, etc. Like I've called approach a lot of girls, and some would just be. I could tell that this person got like poor social skills. You're trying to like just ask their name. It's a problem now. I don't know why. Like I remember I asked this girl's name. Hey, what's your name? She's like, why should I tell you your name? I mean, she's like, why should I tell you my name? I was like, I mean, I just want to know the person I'm talking to you right now. And then she was like all insecure about. She was like acting so insecure. She was acting so defensive. I'm like, you know what? That's a you thing. Why? I usually call approach other girls. They okay with telling me their name. So why don't you? But anyway, just improve and refine based on your reflection, like based on your flaws. Sorry, maybe you got rejected because your clothes were creased up, clothes were just not it. You looked unattractive, but in general, I did the mis I did the mistake. I usually call the push girls like crease clothes, and then yeah, and the girls could just see that nah, my presentation was just off basically, or maybe you got low confidence. Maybe you be like, okay, I need to fix my confidence because whenever I got there, my when I got there, my confidence wasn't it. My confidence was really low. I was agitated. I was fumbling my words. So next time, let me try to fumble my words less. Just make sure to improve and refine progressively. Don't like make it like a too much of a big step. Just improve and refine progressively, and that one thing at a time. Maybe next time I'll maintain better eye contact, but just aim at improving and refinement. I mean, you're not doing this for the girl, but you're also doing this for you, bro. You're also doing this for you. Your future self would thank you because you improving your social skills and confidence by doing this. So again, just note what mistakes, what you could have done better, and also maybe I lost faith. Maybe when she tested me, girls give you this shit test. They give you shit tests to test your confidence, to test your frame, etc. It's something that they do subconsciously. It's a human. It's human nature. It's human psychology. Everyone does that. Even guys do this to each other as well. But as they call it online, it's called shit test. Basically, when a girl tests your frame or tests your confidence and how firm and convicted you are, basically, right? It's like that. Maybe you could have you did bad on the shit test, and you next time just hold firm and be confident, be firm, and don't be ashamed of it. I remember like during my early days, what used to ruin my confidence a lot was because I wasn't confident enough in myself. I felt embarrassed about cold approaching. I was like, nah, you know what? I noticed that I feel embarrassed whenever I'm cold approaching, and that thing inside my head will actually like reflect it out to the girl that I'm actually kind of embarrassed here. I'm actually I'm sorry to just disturb you, but you know what, I just wanted to say you're beautiful. I mean, I'm really sorry. I know you're busy, blah blah. No, you don't want to be coming off like that. Like, what the fuck? The girl only will take you seriously, but when you're unapologetic, when you are convicted in your actions, in your words, within also. What I mean by within, I mean your ideas, your intentions, etc. Like you're not ashamed and you could approach her, then that reflects it out. And after watching this video, you don't need any more education. You need a system. A system that will give you natural confidence, that will build natural confidence within you. So cold approach a girl, just and be magnetic socially. Toppling in the description. Goodbye.